Alright, we're back for round one. Getting asked if we want to play first. Yeah, I think I'll try to play first with this deck. All 2-drops. Interesting. No, I won't mulligan this. We've got land. We have Mirror to accelerate. We just need to draw things to accelerate into, so... And our opponent is thinking. I'll pause for a second. Alright. Our opponent keeps his hand. And we will lead off with a mountain. Always make him fearful of the Galvanic Blast. Plays a Horizon Spellbomb. Even though I don't particularly want my Iron Mirror to get killed, I don't mind so much at this point since I have another one. And I have another mountain. I could lead out with the Copper Mirror, but I don't know. Anyway, if he's green, he's probably not going to kill it. Our opponent may be, in fact, maybe splashing some colors. You know, don't really know from one forest just yet. Maybe playing a dinosaur deck. We'll see. So looks like a Metal Crafty dinosaur deck or something here. And now I don't know what our opponent is doing. Let me just pause for a second here. Alright, our opponent paused for a second there, but is back. So we are not really drawing anything to ramp into, and our biggest thing cost 5? I guess we could draw a 5-drop next turn if it is possible. If we drew a 5-drop next turn, no, we would still have 5 mana. Yeah, so there's no real reason not to just play Perilous Mirror. That way I can block his Forger if he attacks. Which, even if I only get to kill his Forger with my Perilous Mirror, is still worth it. And then I'll go ahead and play out a Copper Mirror here. Wasn't really any reason to play both Mirror this turn. Both the Mana Mirror, I mean. Really need a Galvanizer at this point, though. That would definitely make this hand a little better. But at least now, at this point, if we draw any of our big creatures, we can play them. So that's always good. We'll see how much he likes his Forger. Enough not to run into our Perilous Mirror. Alright. So I wonder if he's splashing colors or just an off-color mirror. Probably just an off-color mirror. I wonder. So I guess he may be keeping he's keeping his Spellbomb around because he's going to play another artifact next turn and hit the Metalcraft on his Forger. So hopefully we can draw something that can deal with that. Scudder can't deal with that, but is still pretty tough. So I'm okay with Scudder here. One thing to note about Scudder, of course, is they can Glimmer Point stag your Scudder if you're playing against white and make you lose another 3 life. So always nice to be aware of that interaction. Can't do any attacks here. Not going to F6 this turn so I can fake a Galvanic Blast, maybe. I could have attacked with the Perilous Mirror, but I think I'm still just going to hang it back here. We'll just see if there's any profitable trades. sometimes it's just worth it to keep around the threat of the Perilous Mirror. This way, especially, if he doesn't have another artifact. I mean, I guess I could block with the Necrogen Scudder anyway, but that's still pretty good. Our opponent keeps stopping and thinking or doing whatever. Maybe he's double queuing or something, but I'll pause it for a second. Alright. So he did not play an artifact, so that's good for us. Plays a land and an Artisan. That's bad for us, but we do have numerous outs to Artisan. We just need to draw them. Oh, and so actually he did have another artifact, so I'm not sure why he didn't just play that pre-combat and swing in. I mean, even if he trades with all my mirror, it's still pretty good. Here... I'll go ahead and swing with the Scudder since it's not going to be blocking anything. And I'll play out my Replica and my Iron Mirror. Could leave up mana for the Replica, but I basically have it anyway with my 2 mirrors, so... And I'll ship the turn. I don't really have a game plan for beating Artisan at this point other than drawing one of our many removal spells that deal with it. Otherwise, there's not a lot I can do. I can't really leave Scudder back to block. And he doesn't attack. I don't know if that was a mistake on his part, or he seems to be thinking a lot now. So maybe that was just a play mistake on his part, but I'm fine with that. Or maybe he wants to hang back so I can't beat in with Scudder, which seems pretty bad since he's winning this race here. And he doesn't play anything. So I guess, yeah, he's hanging back with Artisan, and I'm totally fine with that. If he wants to just wait for me to draw some removal for his Artisan, that seems totally okay. Of course, he doesn't know if I have any removal for his Artisan, but seeing as I'm playing black-red, he should have a pretty good idea. And let me pause it again. Oh, look, and so we do, in fact, draw one of our many pieces of removal for Golem Artisan, so that's pretty good. So, I'll go ahead and play that out. We'll see if he does any pumps in response. He can pump his Gold Mirror. Let's see, he can make it fly, pump it once, pump it twice. So we can't attack this turn if he goes all out on his Gold Mirror. But this also kicks him off Metalcraft. He could also, I guess, make Golem Artisan okay. Yeah. So that seems like a bad play. He pumps Golem Artisan, which will not save it, because these are -1/-1 counters, not -1/-1 until end of turn. He can make Artisan fly, and then pump it once, so he still can't kill my Scudder. But maybe he'll chump block, which I guess would be somewhat appropriate. Not really a point to attack with Volshock Replica. He'll probably just block with his Mirror. So yeah, I could have blocked. I could attack with Perilous Mirror there, but I think he's making his Artisan fly, which is fine. I guess that would be one reason to keep your Artisan around, is that at least he can block the ground with Carapace Forger there, but still not a big deal. But yeah, I mean, like I said, he could have pumped the Gold Mirror there and basically probably gotten the same effect. So I mean, maybe that was the better play, because unless he can't really assume I'm a terrible player and would swing into his 3/3 flying Gold Mirror, so Oh, and actually, I take that back. So you're probably yelling at the screen now. That was stupid. Yeah. So he could have pumped the gold mirror using gold mirror mana, but he would have had to pump it pre-combat, so it wouldn't have mattered. So I guess, yeah, he really couldn't have blocked with gold mirror there. He blew his Horizon Spell Bomb, so now he's two away from Metalcraft, but now he's played Carnifex Demon, so that is a problem. And he's basically cleared out my team here. I'll shoot 2 at his face. Maybe I should have shot 2 at Carapace Forger there, but Forger's probably not too relevant here. Seeing as Carnifex Demon is not an artifact, Scrap Melter does nothing for us. I can't really attack here. If he attacks with the Demon, I can swing back. But, yeah. Even now that he's untapped, Turn to Slag doesn't even save us here, so I'm not sure what I want to do here. So he attacks with both guys. He's almost certainly going to use Carnifex, a demon's ability, next turn. So I'll take the 1 damage from Carapace Forger to swing back for a little bit more. But we're in pretty bad shape here. And that's basically what Carnifex Demon does. He takes over the board. He is the definition of a bomb. Probably didn't need to play that land pre-combat. He doesn't need to know what I've got, but let's see, I'm going to take another 6 next turn. Yeah, so I'm pretty dead. And I also stupidly didn't activate my replica before he killed everything with Carnifex Demon. That was pretty bad on my part. I think I may have F6 there, actually. Yeah, in fact, that's definitely what had happened. I had F6 there, so I didn't even think about it. So I guess he was expecting me to trade with Carapace Forger there. And now he's going to force me to do it anyway, so... Well, getting all that artifact removal. This is like I was saying, just before the round started, is our deck is going to have problems if... Our deck's going to have problems if we have to deal with a bomb that's not an artifact. And that's definitely what's going on here. Yeah, I'll go ahead and swing in. I'm going to have to chump block with the Necrogen Scudder, so I'll be alive for 1 more turn here. He'll probably kill the Skin Render at my end step. Yeah. Yeah, chump block with Scudder, and then I don't know what answers I'm trying to draw here. But, this is the issue I was worried about. So I could have had him down to 8 now, but yeah, still wouldn't have made a difference. He was tapping something. Maybe he didn't want to show me something, though. He went and undid it. Anyway, I'll just concede the game here. There's no way he's not swinging with Carnifex next turn. Alright, well, so our only ways to deal with that are Turn to Slag, maybe some lucky combination of Skin Render and something else. I don't know. There's not much, really. Molten Tail Masticore doesn't even do it. Like, Molten Tail Masticore combined with something else, maybe. Or, like, if he casts it, and he doesn't have the mana to use its ability, Molten Tail Masticore will work. But then I have to be able to play Molten Tail Masticore. I'd have to have 8 mana, so that seems pretty unlikely too. So yeah, we don't really have any answers to that card, so hopefully he doesn't draw it. On the sideboard, yeah, same thing, no real answers to it. So yeah, sometimes you just lose the bombs.